Now let's look at some of the tools and toys that you want to get when you're playing guitar. Now right off the bat here, a metronome is a really, really good thing to get. It helps you develop good time and good timing in your playing. And what it does basically is it keeps time for you so you can practice your chords or your scales or your songs along with a beat. Now you see that number over here, it says 100 beats per minute. That means that it's clicking 100 times a minute. And you can adjust that. If you think that's too fast, you could go down to maybe 80 beats a minute, and then it's slower. And you can also speed that up. So really, really good tool. Another thing you want to get probably is a capo or a capo, or however you want to pronounce it. This is a cool little tool that you clip on the guitar to change tuning or change the sound of the chords you're playing. You may have seen people play or use these. One of my favorite guitar players or songwriters is James Taylor, and he pretty much always uses a capo, and I use it myself a lot. So capo, really good tool. Strings, of course, you got to have strings. You got to have a lot of strings. This one here is for electric guitar. It's 11 gauge string, and this is the Acquisto. I bought these in Copenhagen, Denmark. Pretty nice little set of strings. Of course, you've got so many types to choose from. You've got, and I'm talking about brands. You've got Fender. You've got Gibson. You don't really have to spend a lot of money on strings. Just get a gauge that's comfortable for you to play. The heavier the gauges, the thicker a sound you're going to get, but they're also going to be tougher on your fingers. Whereas a lighter gauge is going to be easier on your fingers, and the strings are going to be a little more wobbly, but you're not going to get as much tone and sound out of them. The other strings that I like to use here are the D'Addario. These are acoustic strings, and they work really nice. So get some strings that are good for you. And finally, we have picks. A lot of students of mine in the beginning asked, what kind of picks should I use? Now, generally picks come in three types of sizes: soft or thin, medium, and heavy. And just get something that works for you. You got these picks here. This is kind of a heavy pick. The gauge is pretty heavy here. This is a lighter pick, very, very thin, very, very wobbly. The thinner the picks are, the easier it is to strum chords in the beginning. I would say if you can practice so you get to the point where you can use a heavy pick, that's what I would suggest. Now this is my personal Jacques Darville pick, endorsed by Steve Clayton, okay? Enough promotion, but this is a cool pick. It's a heavy pick, works really, really well. So I would suggest start out with a soft pick, but gradually increase to a heavy pick. Well, all right, that concludes our video lesson for beginning guitar. I hope you got a lot out of it. I sure had a great time doing it, and who knows, maybe I'll see you again. I do offer lessons on Skype. All that information is available at the end of the video. But for now, thank you so much, and it was my pleasure to teach you. Bye.